Good day, welcome to Mercenaries Design, the continuation of our new D that we are working on. In this particular project, in this particular episode, what we want to do is to continue with the elevation development. So if you are not following us from beginning, this is the ground floor plan that we have created. These are for the routines. So this fourth floor plan, this is it. So you can watch most of the episodes as we are doing them one after the other. So the last one, which is all this one, is what we are creating here, which is this particular one, which is going to be the elevation. Now, what is the essence of the elevation? Elevation is being the full value, the complete aesthetic value of what everyone can see from design. So in the last episode, this is how far the elevation look like in the conclusion. So I have issue with this one, which I'm going to work on that, but I think it's not affecting what I need to affect. So I'm just going to change this one to wall 5. So first look at it from 3D. If not affect anything, then I leave it that way. Yeah, it didn't affect anyone in appearance, so you leave it that way. So if any other one that you are working on, if it doesn't have any appearance affection, to you maintain it by leaving it. So change it to a 5. So you do the same thing for the upper one, and transform it to 5 as well. I think with this now we have the design orientation towards this. You see, so this is how far the whole thing looks like. So you toggle around and see that okay, it's coming up level by level. So the next thing I need to work on is that I need to pin this railing to this place. So I'm going to do that fast and quick. Now I'm going to use the member. So I'm not going to create different railing. So I just want to use that same members to do whatever I want to do here. So I'm going to go to east. So from the east, I will say editing place. From editing in place, I will select only them, then pick. So what I just need is to select from here and drop it here. So I have issue, and what is the issue is that there is constraint to this. So we remove the constraint and drag it down. So now we need to now start editing. So my editing, I didn't put it where I'm supposed to. So I'm going to pick it up again and drag it to where it's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be at the ground floor, which is here. So now the first thing I need to work on, okay, I've copied what I need not to copy, so I'm going to remove this and delete it. So I'm going to copy this one by saying edit here, edit the sketch part. So go to level 2, I'm going to do the needful. So what I have here is that this one needs to go to the end, while I drag this to the outside part. So drag a bit, stretch this one to outside a little bit as well. Then drag this one to this position where we're fixing. Then turn it and let it fix itself by entering there. So that's what we do. So what you do, click finish and say okay. So the same thing will happen here as well. Edit it, edit the plan. So drag it to the parts we expect, do it to the last part, then bring the same thing here. So what you do now is that you follow the same formula, drag this and join together. You don't need to edit with the, so that's it. Then this one you drag, you bring it to the position of okay, of connection. So when you click finish, everything is there. So take 3D and you see that the whole idea is coming up. So here it is. So you see, so one you have problem here is that I need to just work on the, so I'm going to say edit, then edit the profile. So which I go to east. So edit profile is what I'm going to do here. So I go to the east. While I select this to know the distance, I will drag it down to the bottom, then know whatsoever I have here. So here I need to have at least 850. Okay, So I will say finish, then click finish. So I will go ahead again, edit, then I will go again, I will say edit, sorry, yes, edit here, while I drag it up. So that aspect will be done. Then I can shift a little back a bit. Good. So that's done. So when you look at it from 3D now, you have what you need to have. And click, and so everything is in good position. So this one is done. The next thing I need to do, let me quickly create coping at the top of this so that we have what you need to have. So I'm going to go to level 3. Before I select, I say component in place, model in place, and then I will say casement. So the casement now I need to do is to use sweep. To do that, which I need to do. So pick references. Sorry, I just need to pick. So I'm going to do this one by selecting. So everything starts from here. Let me do that. Okay, and I will stop it here. It won't go beyond that. So I will say finish. So if I have issue, then I will continue by looking at that thing that's giving me headache by connecting them together. So I think it's okay. So now I'll need to edit the profile, and I will go to hist to go and do the editing. So that is we'll be able to understand what I'm creating. So what I do is that I will select here. Then I will bring whatever I'm getting to this. I'm not doing any paparazzi. The aspect is okay by me. So I will just select. And I will change this one to, if I have any white, I think I should have wall. Gypsum. Let me use this one. So that is it. So from here now, gypsum doesn't give me what I want here. Okay, so go to category. Okay, duplicate so that you'll be able to select by yourself. So change the material completely. Then come to default, then select ceramic. I think that's okay. Okay, I think I'm done. So here now I will select this, I will copy it from here, place it here. Then you say edit. What do you edit parts? So go to level 3 or site, go to site. So the site you are going to fill everything. So on the site, only what you need is just this 2 parts. The remaining sites will disappear. They are not needed anymore. So you drag this one to you. So they did this one as well. It's not needed again as well. So you drag this one to this position. Then you drag this to this last page. So a little bit, let it go outside. What we will put. I'll serve as a protection for that. So when you go to 3D, so you see the beautiful aspect that the things are coming up together one after the other. So let me quickly do the last phase for this, which is the flower fast around the building. So here I'm still going to maintain by using that. Just let me finish so that I'm not confused together and be using that. So click here and say model in place. So model in place now, you say casework. You can use casework. You can come for and search for sites. So you can use sites. So that would be okay for you too. You can use site 1. So it depends on what you do. Use exclusion and then you create it. So first create this one. The second one is to get your 750. So you draw it down. So then you click finish. After you click finish, search for material to build this up. So material I'm going to use is this particular one for now. So the next is that I'll copy it, then say press 1. Okay, so what I do is that I will leave this one as 1. Okay, let me just say 1. Why I I reduce the size. I've gotten things wrong there, but don't worry, it's going to be fixed. So what I do here is that I will change the height of this one to 300. Let me say 300 like that. Okay, I think 300. Yes. Now I will select it, edit. So I will go to foundation and expand it. So what I do is that I will expand this one to, let's say offset by 150. So you just like without copy, that will be the best. So without copy, expand it, expand and expand. So there's still work we want to do at that front. So you say finish. So I think it's white, completely white, which is good. So with that number of 150, yes. So now you change this one, change it back to 200. I think should be more shorter. So click finish. Then go to this one. Now this one I'm going to change the inner part to just the material alone. I've gotten what I want to get. Sometimes look more confused, so I'll select that and change it. So the flower part is being created around this one. So you click finish. After you click finish, now you just look on save. Then we go to site plan, complete site. So you can imagine everything look like this. So I'm going to hide this. Let me just hide this so that we'll be able to focus. So hide the category. So now I need this one to cover the way that's covered our part. So I'm going to select here and say edit. So edit part for me while the part continues. So the people are playing with power in our area here. So sorry, however you are watching it all across the world. That's the problem we're facing in Nigeria. There is no stable power. That is why most time we don't do tutorial we're supposed to do. So that's we done with this. So the next we do is that we come here, and I think we are through with this now. Let me quickly go to foundation, then I will create site, proper normal size, so that I will have the site all across this before I later come for editing. So this is the whole thing. Then you just come here and just say site and massing. So from here you just pick on topo surface, then you plant it by removing the elevation, say -1000, because that's exactly what I'm using at the base of the building. So I just top it on the 4, then you say finish. At this level now, this is how far you have. So whatever you want to do, you can later edit this material. Select this one and edit the material here. You can pick up the material, depends on the way you are. So I'm going to say that's a aluminum 2. Select the material here, go to library appearance, toggle down and go to site work. On the site work you can see different kind of material to be used. So if you use piston, if you use anything, just let me use cobblestone or concrete work. Okay, I think cobblestone will be okay. Let me use the cobblestone. So from the cobblestone I may decide to change what I'm seeing, relief. So if I don't want this one, I may decide to change this, and I will say wave gradient. So I'm going to say gradient. So this is what it gives to me. So this is alpha. So let me just maintain this and see alpha. That will be fine. So it now is okay. This kind of gradient I want, and this is it. So you can make use of this one and create whatever. So if you want to see those bumps it's appearing, you can just make sure that they are all gone. So for now, this is alpha we create. So in the next episode we'll still continue with the elevation, while we are going to be adding some little petty things that will make this now look completely okay before we now set it for camera and send. So I think with this now you can see the way the whole thing looks like. It's okay and presentable for the client. That's really what you want to do for now. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.